What's up, everybody? That's what I'm talking about. I am back. Your girl's back. You know what it is. It's that time. Welcome to season 3. Yes, season 3, episode 47 of Old School Tuesday Turnup. That's what I'm talking about. We are back. What's up, everybody? Happy 2023. We are back. And you know what? We're here to start it off tonight because I'm not going to sit here and waste anybody's time. We're going to kick it off. Now, we're going to kick it off with the one, the only. What's going on? Okay, so we're gonna kick it off with I told you that's why I like live, because anything happens on live. But we're gonna kick it off with the one and only. I'm talking about the number one Black female promoter right here in Atlanta, Georgia. The one, the only Miss Janet Jackson Gordon. What's up, honey?
Yes, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Baby. I'm blessed. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here tonight.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
No problem. But one thing I've noticed right now, that shirt and that jacket, what you're wearing, that shirt, I have that same thing.
Damn.
Okay,
that's what I got taste, right?
Yes, I love it. I love the look. Everything look beautiful. You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. How was your weekend?
It was a weekend. Actually, I relaxed for the first time in a minute. I didn't do as much this weekend because I know we're about to turn up this weekend for the birthday girl. So
yes, we're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into what you have going on. A huge announcement for this weekend so the fans can know everything that's going on. But first, I gotta take you back because that's how I do my artists. I take them back into the beginning. I'm talking about when you were raised up in a small town, Memphis, Tennessee. What was that one dream looking back now that you always wanted?
Just always to leave there and leave a mark where you're from, because you never forget where you're from. I'm from a small town, which is called Covington, Tennessee, but it's right outside of Memphis. It's just like going into the suburb. Yes, my mom. My heart right there. Rest in peace, mommy. But the way she always raised us was definitely to, girl, you took me back. You're going to make me cry and everything.
Go ahead, let the tears flow.
I know. That's my heart. And I miss them so much. My mom was a twin. They're not identical. That's her twin. And then my granny. And as you see, my mom. So basically, I was raised up in a small town. And you just grew up to appreciate everything. You loved everybody. Everybody was your mama, your pops. You ain't have nobody like, oh, don't touch my child. No, everybody watched out after everybody's child there. And it was just a big family in the neighborhood I grew up in and everything. So I always knew that, yes, I wanted to do some big things, but at the same time, I knew that I wanted to make a mark to make my hometown proud of me.
That's what's up. Looking at the pictures right now of your mom, your aunt, and your granny, what is one advice they taught you that you still have, you're living by to this day?
Stay prayed up.
Yes.
Always stay prayed up, and always make sure that you know who brought you this far, which is God. My faith gets me through everything, even on the bad days. And I'll be like, God, I don't know what you're trying to show me today, but I know you're trying to tell me something. So it's a matter of keeping the faith and holding on and staying prayed up. That was their biggest thing. That was my mother thing. Just stay prayed up when I'm having a bad day. Oh, your day didn't go good back. Just stay prayed up. So that's how we just always constantly stayed in prayer and to stay humble and never forget where you came from.
I know, girl. I know, because I was raised in the church as well, and so I know you was raised in the church, and that's one thing. I live by stay prayed up, but I also live by stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish as well.
So always.
That is always the main.
And you can't let nothing or no one take your focus off. What you're trying to do. Because the devil can be busy, honey. He can be busy. And he'll try to throw you a loop. But if you stay focused, stay prayed up, and trust in him, trust me, everything will work out okay.
Yes, most of that's something you and I have in common. I lost my mom last year. I told you that. And that is something I know, and it's for me, it's so, even though it's been 7.5 months, but it's just like, people don't realize that grieving afterwards is when it
Oh
starts in
yeah.
your mind.
It's been way longer than that for with me with my mother, and it still feels like it's yesterday. It's nothing like a mother's love. So when you
Yes,
lose a parent, it's like nothing else. When you lose a parent, that love, that unconditional love, you don't get that. You just don't get that like you would a mother's love or a parent or a close parent or whoever raised you. So yes, it can be. Trust me, I have my days. Days are always hard. Mother's Day, just my mother's anniversary of her death is coming up on February the 11th. So for me, that's always a hard time. But again, I stay prayed up, and I also try to think of, and this might help you, really good times and good memories, that
yes,
you shared with her. And also just know now we have some angels up there looking out for us.
yes, yes, we do. Yes, we do. We, yes,
Oh Lord Jesus! Woo!
I told you we gonna take you
Oh,
back.
oh Jesus! Woo!
Yeah, girl, you
Girl,
was
you went digging in the crates. Oh my God. She went digging in the crates, y'all. She done went all the way back.
yes, that's what I do. Yeah.
Oh, salt and pepper. You took it back to salt and
Okay,
pepper.
go
You
ahead,
really did
tell
that?
us about the salt and pepper. What's going on? I saw it. I'm like, no, she did not have the salt
Oh
and pepper.
my God. That was actually when I first came to Georgia and everything. And that was one of my good friends, Candy, and we were very close. We were like sisters. So as you see, we always had our banging hairdo going. And I was a salt and pepper, like huge fan. Like every time the push it come on, I even won a couple of push contests. Doing the dance, and I'll be the first one to get out there. And so it's like I just wanted to be like salt and pepper. I had to have my little side dude girl. Like you couldn't tell me nothing.
A girl,
Oh,
remember,
yes, bro.
did you see the movie they came out with a couple years ago? Wasn't that a good movie? I watched it like 3 times.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Because I feel like definitely they deserve more credit because they started the game for a lot of female rappers
Yes.
and lyricists. They really did. They took it in saying, "Oh yeah, okay. Well, you think y'all can do it? No, we can do it."
Okay. Exactly. Exactly. Not girl. Look
Woo!
at.
High school, baby.
Go ahead and tell it.
Baby.
Go ahead and tell it. We
I'm
had
gonna
you.
well, since you're gonna put it up there, I'm going to shout out my hometown, Covenant, Tennessee, Covenant High School. I'm gonna shout y'all out. Much love always. Chargers, go Chargers.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yes.
y'all should get my little word. Oh, that's boss chick at six, and when she was 6 years old. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was
God.
the
That
day
is,
my mother was so upset because I did have my little ponytail all neat and cute. By the time we took pictures, no, it wasn't.
girl, you went through that too. Why is everybody now, if they take the first day of school picture, you at home, you can all dressed up with the kid, goes take
Oh,
those pictures,
girl,
they
my
come
little
home with
ponytail was
what
cute.
is
And when
that?
my mom saw those pictures, she was like, "What happened?" She was hot at me. You hear me? Shout out to Iris.
It's girl, you
Oh,
had
that's the baby boss chick. See,
the
now
baby
you see
picture.
white pictures showing. You know you telling my age. You showing out right now.
Oh, well, that's what I do here at Old School Tuesday Turnup. I
You
take it
showing
back.
out. Okay,
Yes,
yes,
but
we
there
had
is
black and
one
white
thing.
pictures back then.
Yes, the black and white. That's how funny black and white pictures. Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's one thing I'm gonna say right now. We definitely gotta talk about this in the next photo. Now, after high school, military. Please tell us how was it like?
Oh Lord, you went there too?
Yeah, I
Okay, girl, we
was.
really having some fun today. Okay, okay, I'll get you back. Okay, girl. Wow. Okay, so let me tell you. Long story short, I'm gonna shout out my cousin Paige, um, Chris Halliburton. That we came here. Paige came here first, and then I came here later on. And then she was like, "Look," she said, "We go in the military. We can travel together. We can do all this stuff together. Save our money, Jay. We're gonna be straight." We went, we did all our tests, we did our physicals, we did everything. And that day of, I said, "Okay, we got to go down there, get sworn in, we get ready to go." And she was like, "Okay, well, I got something to do, so I'm gonna meet you down there, right?" I'm up there like a dummy, looking back with my hand up, swearing in, and she decided not to show up. She would tell a different story, but I hope she sees she's watching this and everything. But she tricked me. So yes, I was trying to be all I could be. And then some. I was like, "Ooh, child." That was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot
What?
right there. That was a lot for your girl because literally, like, I'm like, I was a little
Mhm. Wow. Hello? Can y'all hear me? So we'll be right back, but I think she's coming right back. Did she freeze? So just give it a minute. We're gonna get her right back on because we're just having so much fun. So she'll be right back. But until the meantime, between time, if you all are watching, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But we gonna get her right back on. So, but yeah, can she? Is she still here, Tallboy, or did she freeze?
Frozen.
She frozen. All right, she'll be right back. Don't worry about it. Oh, if you guys are loving the interview, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends, go subscribe. This is why we do lives, because anything can happen. But we was having, when she's telling the story, we just having so much fun. But we're going to get her back here, and we're going to see and continue with the interview and everything. But the interview is going so good right now. But we're going to get her back. So until the meantime, between time, yes, tonight is episode 47. Yes, and it's 2023, so we almost close to episode 50. So we gonna sit here and keep this train going. So while we sitting here waiting till Miss Janet Jackson Gordon to come back, I want you all to know, please, if you can, go subscribe to my YouTube channel because I would love to be at 400. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers. I'm at 368 right now, so I'm almost there. So should be back in a minute because we were talking some serious business and military. Just goes to show you. And we're trying to sit here and come in and take over. But anyway, she's gonna let me know when she'll be back. But also, I think I have said this last year, but whoever you guys would like to see for episode 50, go ahead and start emailing me now or send me a text. However, you guys reach out to me. So because episode 50 is gonna be super, it's gonna be crazy. So whoever you like to see for episode 50 on Old School Tuesday Turnup, yes, we gotta make sure. Hold on. So yeah, so whoever you would like to see for episode 50, just let me know. Message me, DM me, text me, because she's back. I think, okay, she's back, and we about to continue on. Let's talk about the military.
We were.
I
was like, girl, where'd she go?
I'm like, that's live for you. That's why I like to go live. Anything can happen, but we up here having so much fun.
Yeah,
continue
exactly.
Talking about you being in the military, how your homie left you behind when you get sworn in. Like,
yeah, my cousin left me behind, girl. She left me behind. She was so like, oh, we can travel together. We can do this, cuz. So on the day, she was like, I got something to do, so I'm going to meet you there. I was looking like, what she got to do? And everything. She was like, I'm going to meet you there. Don't worry, I'm going to meet you there. I said, okay. So long story short, I'm up there with my hand looking back for her. I'm being sworn in, and she didn't show up. And she's like, I'm sorry, my bad. So it definitely was a life lesson, but at the same time, a blessing because I was a daddy's girl, a spoiled brat, and it definitely made me grow up a little bit. It made me grow up a lot. Not even a little bit, a lot. I'm like, wait, child.
Oh wow! Do you think, looking back now, do you say to her sometimes, "Girl, you really miss an opportunity for real"?
Yes, but I do know for a fact it's not for any and everybody. Even though she talked me into it, I'm blessed to have the opportunity to say that I was able to do that. But at the same time, girl, if you had to ask me now, Janet at that age to go, no, she wouldn't.
But with that, what do you say for anybody who wants to nowadays, who want to go into the military now, looking,
go for the right reasons. Go for the right reasons. There are advantages to it and everything, but you got to definitely go for the right reasons. When you look at school and you look at a lot of opportunities that you can have through, via the military, it's a good thing. But make sure that's what you want to do. Don't do it for the wrong reasons. Because somebody told you to go. Don't do it because you're angry at your parents. do your research and go for the right reasons.
Yes,
What's
yes.
good
I
for,
hope
what's
anybody.
good for one person might not be good for another. So do your research. It's just like anything in life. Do your research.
Yeah, that's true. That's how I think that is how for any position that we have, everything is not going to be for everyone. Like, yeah, I'm good at
Exactly.
hosting, but I may not be good at doing something else. But I'm good at, as you can see, doing this. This is what I love to do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
somebody else might say, "Well, I would like to do that," but I have to be like, "Okay, if you want to do this, you got to know what you're doing. You can't just be on
Exactly.
camera. You got to know when to like continue on. Like, of course, we see what happened when something happens. You got to know when. Okay, keep going, keep the show going, keep it entertaining. You got to know what you're doing, and not everything is for everyone. Do you think sometimes
Exactly.
just looking at your career alone, you being a promoter, manager of 2 nightclubs, would you say that the talent found you, or did you pick the talent, or the talent picked you?
Girl, I picked the talent. I was out there. I was that girl in the VIP, popping the bottles, having a good time at all the hottest parties and stuff. Shout out to my girl Casey and Rebecca and some of my girls back in the day. We were doing it up, but what I realized is that I knew so many people, whether it was a nightclub owner, whether it was a celebrity, whoever. So for me, I'm like, got to thinking like I'm out here balling out, spending money, doing all this, having a ball. But what can I do to go ahead and get this money and flip this over to not just me just being the party, but the person that's throwing the party.
Mhm.
So that's how everything turned. I literally got into the business from literally just being out there knowing a worker. You can put me in a grocery store line. You can have that conversation with a person, because I always say you never know who you're sitting next to, who you're talking to. You never know. You can't judge someone by anything. So for me, I just always try to, like, be an open book and just try to fill people out, because you never know who you're next to. So it could be an opportunity that you're missing because you're deciding to do whatever or whomever.
Yes. And that's funny because you and I have way too much in common. Like, I am an open book as well. I'm not afraid to talk to people, as you can, and everything. I can just go to someone, and sometimes I learn what other artists. I heard someone once had said last year. You won't know anything until you open up your mouth. People won't know.
Exactly.
You have to ask questions. If you don't ask questions, then that's it. Like the saying go, a closed mouth does not get fed, and that's true.
Exactly. And you might get
Yeah.
100 before you get that one yes. But that one yes is worth it because God has blessed you. My blessing might not be your blessing. Your blessing might not be mine. So
Yes.
I'm only looking for, if something doesn't happen, I try to look at it like, dang, it didn't happen. But you know what? That wasn't my blessing. That wasn't what God had for me. I wanted a blessing that clearly was for someone else. So whatever God is gonna bless me with, mine.
Mm.
Okay, I
Yes,
see you
that
got
is.
Elder Bird, okay?
I was pulling footage.
You
I'm
kind of
like,
did that at the right time. Special announcement coming up with him
yeah,
soon.
okay, yeah, I like pull footage over. I'm like, let me find. I found it. Who's been in the bars. I'm gonna find through YouTube because that's where I pull the videos from. Or is from YouTube. But being in this industry, like the roadblocks, like you said, there's so many. You'll get through so many no's. Like for myself, I've been through a lot of no's for people want to do interviews. But as you can see, your episode 47. So that's 47 yeses everyone has given me. But I've sent out interview requests like over 200 just
Hmm.
within the past 4 years. That's crazy. But for you, the roadblocks being in this industry when it comes to sexism and racism was how did that work
Girl.
for you? Yes, how did you deal with that?
Again, staying prayed up, but at the same time, for every no, every time someone told me that I couldn't, I tried
Mm-hmm.
even harder to show them that I could. They said
Mm-hmm.
that it couldn't be a female promoter. They was like, I won't call no names, but such and such. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You can't do that because he's the only one. He's the main promoter in Atlanta. So you mean tell me because it's one promoter, I can't do me? Okay. So all it did was push me harder. To be honest, it didn't discourage me. It didn't because I was like, okay, you said I couldn't. I'm gonna show you that I can, what I can
Mm.
do. And I never gave up. I never ever gave up. I never gave up. And that's what a lot of people, they might stop or they get so discouraged and they just give up. And you shouldn't give up. If that's something you really want to do, if that's your passion, if that's what you have a love for, and say for instance, if it don't go the way you want it to go at first, then do your research, dig a little further to see how you can get ahead and how you can make it happen. But if you just give up, all you're doing is just you're like leaning in and giving the enemy what he wants. The devil can be busy, honey, and he can confuse you and put stuff in your mind and make you think you can't do it. But at the end of the day, giving up isn't an option.
Yes.
That's one of my favorites.
Yes. Preach. Yes.
Oh, that's one. Trouble.
Let's go. Yes. But you're right though. What would you say your definition of a good promoter would be?
Someone that's consistent, and you're always, you have to be consistent. You can't just do something and slack off and give up. You have to keep marketing and promoting yourself, even when you don't have nothing specifically yourself. Like if I don't have a promotion, I'm uplifting others, I'm supporting others, I'm promoting. So you have to be consistent with it. You have to keep your name out there. You can't just, oh well, I'll do something, then I'll do something 3 months later and be like, okay, why aren't people supporting me? You have to be consistent with it.
Yes, most definitely. You said that the letter P in party stands for purpose. Why?
Yes, because I'm doing it also for females. I created Boss Chicks and Boss Chicks ATL to help uplift females and whatever their endeavors might be. It might be party promoting, it might be event planning, it might be public speaking, whatever you have. It could be a event center, whatever your dreams are. I created that so that we could actually really just be able to support each other instead of dragging each other down. Let's support each other through these challenges and through all this. Wow,
Yeah.
girl, you going back. That's Dave. Okay, one of my birthdays.
But see, here's the funny picture. This is what I like to. I have 47 and you're number 47. All these artists that I found, these pictures I found, those are all the artists that I've already that's been on my show in the past 2 years. So I know when I saw that, I'm like, man, that's homie. That's homegirl. I know her. We know. I know that's bitch. My girl Selena's. I had the pleasure interviewing her back in 2021.
Yeah.
But it's crazy for me. When I saw these pictures, I mean, I was damn near almost crying. I'm like, wow. To see people that I've already interviewed and to see you're in the picture with them, I'm like, man, that it's like, then I'm doing something right.
Yeah, it's been a blessing. When I tell you, it hasn't been nothing but God. It's been a blessing.
Yeah.
The opportunities that have came have been a blessing. It's been a blessing.
Right.
And you got to love what you do. I love what I do. People, it's hard work and I'm tired sometimes, but people don't understand when you love what you do, it's not really work. Mm-hmm. It's a challenge for you sometimes, but it's not really work when you love what you do.
Right. You do. Like for me, like I told you earlier, I can't, if I stay gone even for a month or a couple of weeks, fans are hitting me up. Priscilla, when you come back on? Priscilla, when you come back on? It's like, this is what I love to do. It's like, this is my life. This is my show. This show has really turned me around. It's helped me through everything I was going through last year. It has involved me. So this is my baby. This is my job. This is also my child as well.
And your mom is so proud of you right now. Your mother is so proud of you right now.
Yes.
That's your angel. She's so proud of you. Because I think I really literally do a lot because I know my mother's like up there like, get it, baby.
Yes, we have a lot. We have a lot in common. We love the job that we do. We just love just bringing it in. For us, we stay focused on what we're trying to build next for ourselves. And just what would your advice to be for any young person who's watching this, young Black girl would say, well, I would like to be a promoter. What are the steps that they would have to take?
First of all, do your research. And even if whether it's me or someone else that you know, don't be afraid to approach us and ask us for mentorship or can you help me? Or, hey, I would like to help. I'm not looking for no money right now. I just want to learn from you,
Mm-hmm.
And pick up advice and tips and just learn, offer someone. But you also want to make sure that you do your research too. You might want to be an R&B promoter, a concert promoter. There's different types. So find out what you're good at. Or you could even want to be a comedy promoter. Who knows? but you have to make sure it's something that you love. Don't do what I might do or what you might do. I've been blessed to do this over 25 years. I mean, it's been a blessing. God has been so good over 25 years, and that's kind of unheard of, you know. I'll be
Mhm.
blessed for next Monday to be 57 years old. So,
Hey,
yes, yes.
yes, go on, girl. Jeez,
So,
you're good.
yes. So,
Hey.
so it's just do your research, and like I said, don't be afraid to come up. I think you and I have had several conversations, and I try
Yes.
to leave myself open. You know, yes, I'm busy sometimes, but I tell people don't take it personal. Hey, we're gonna get up. We're gonna do something together. And even this, when you told me you was like, I want to bring you on the show, I was like, I'm going to make time. I've been in my office all day long, honey. I'm still at the club, as y'all can see. Uh,
Yeah.
I've been here all day, but I promise, and I'm gonna keep very
Yeah.
important, especially in the street.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. We met. It was crazy. We met through Tallboy, and I was here in May for my
Yeah,
35th
shout
birthday.
out Tall
So
Boy.
yes, it was the soft opening of Bermuda. It was my first time in there, and then it was like I was here, and the next thing you know, I went through everything. When I came back Labor Day weekend to Atlanta, and I told you I was at Monticello, and I was there for the party of the white party for Simon, and I seen all
Yes,
those people, and what Simon meant for all those people, and then I saw you again, and I told you, well, like, girl, didn't know after I met you that first time, I went home and my mom died the next day. You was like, you gave me like a hug, and the next, then I came down here, and the next, I think I don't know if I text you or I told you I had moved here. Then I wound up seeing you in Bermuda, and the next, we just every time I see you, so that is crazy. Ain't that had crazy a full circle? That was like that.
yes,
It's crazy.
yes.
And now
That's
here you
and it's
are.
definitely you don't give up. That's why you don't give up. You know, you keep
Yeah.
in touch with people. Just I try not to take things personal. I meet so many people, and I know people
Mhm.
have lives and have stuff going on, so I don't take it personal. But I give you a time, but I'm gonna keep in touch to let you know, hey, I still want to network and reach out with you. And that's something that I do love about you, girl. You are consistent. You are about your business. If you say you're
Thank
gonna
you.
call me at 9:59, girl, you're gonna be calling me at 9:59. And I'll be like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm the one that's late. I'm like, she's on time.
Yeah, I learned this. Look, everybody, people, I had Bolek Lou on one back in 2021. He was like, Priscilla, one thing I say about you, you are very persistent. And that is something about, I am very persistent. And it
Yes.
was crazy. You called me on Saturday. I was getting dressed. I'm like, girl, okay, look, sound check, 2 o'clock, boom. To the next day, Sunday, boom. I'm like, hey, I'm going to make sure this woman gets on. I'm not playing because I told you to
Girl,
close.
you
No,
hit
I
me on
don't
the
know.
dot. You were like, oh yeah, you're very persistent, and I'm
Thank
so
you.
like thankful for that and stuff. And I am too. I can be that way too, but I love that about you, and that's what's gonna take you to the next level. Not giving up and letting people know that you're serious about what you're doing.
Yes, yes, most definitely. Thank you, most definitely. I know I text you Monday. I'm like, girl, did you not get my text? You was like, no. I was like, girl, I've been texting you, and I done told you I was interviewing you to start you off for your birthday week, just to like be like. I was like, not playing no games. I'm like, girl, you gotta come do the show. I'm like, no, Jenny, you're opening up season 3 of my show. You ain't understanding. I'm gonna have you to open up season 3. Yes, so here
Oh,
you
I see
are.
that. Yes, a blessing. I didn't see the comments coming in. My brother just tapped in. He all out in I think he's in Arizona now. What's up, Ray? JE, which is
What's
also my
up,
business partner of Jackson
everybody?
Events and Entertainment and everything. So I just saw him popped up. So what's
That's
up,
what's
Ray?
up. Yes, what's up, everybody? Yes, you can see I'm Priscilla Watley, and this is Old School Tuesday Turnup. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, but I'm here interviewing the one, the only Miss Janet Jackson Gordon. We up here, she's telling her story, and we up here having fun. But I'm gonna go back to that
Yes,
white
that
party.
Gordon got a ring to it. I like that.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, what? He
I
got a
remember
whole
you
ring
showing
to it.
your wedding dress. I look, that was so beautiful. I was
Oh,
like,
thank
man,
you. Shout out to my amazing husband, Andrew, Mr. Drew. I love you, babe.
yes. Yes. Now I was talking. Yes. See, we're talking.
Oh,
I we playing no games with you. Was not playing
yes,
no
one of the
games.
best days, one of the best days of my life. Honestly,
Yeah,
like
that's
I
what
am
I'm
so
talking
blessed, and I am like so thankful that God brought this man into my life. You know, it was like I mean, it was amazing. The day was amazing. It was just so filled with love, and everybody was that was there. You could tell it was just real love.
Mm.
It wasn't for show. It wasn't for show. It was just, the love that we felt and the love we continue to feel. I mean, I'm just truly blessed with this man. God definitely, he looked out for us, sister. He did on
Yes,
this one. He
yes,
really
that's
did.
what it's about. Yes, congratulations. I am so happy for you. That dress is beautiful. I remember when you showed it to me in May, and the next time I come back, I'm like, man, girl, like, geez, oh my God, that is so beautiful.
Yes, yes, yes. It was amazing. The wedding was beautiful. Shout out to designer Ben. He did that. Everything was custom, and
Yeah,
also Dr. Lexi and Vince for the guys suit. It was amazing. It was amazing. So beautiful day. What's up, bro?
yeah. Yes. Now, let me go back to the white party because I was talking about Simon Lake, great Simon. What is one
Yes.
thing that you took from him, like your advice you learned from Simon?
Oh, sorry.
No, go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, Simon he was a friend to everybody. He didn't meet any strangers. And I know Tallboy can attest to that. He didn't meet strangers. From the first time I met him, he literally he he really like pushed me into this promotion thing more than everybody know. He pushed me like I'll be like, oh man, well I don't know if I want to do this, and he continuously supported me like, Jay, I want you to be happy. You need to do this. This is what you are good at doing. So Simon, rest in peace. I mean, he's a legend. He is a legend. I mean, he's still with us in our hearts today, and I stay prayed up for his family. I believe they're about to do a tall boy. I think they're about to release his photo in a museum or something coming up soon. So I'm really excited, and I love his family and everything. So when you saw us at the white party, it was a celebration of his life, and I literally like that was. I do a lot of as you know, a lot of celebrity events and concerts, but that was one of the best things that I enjoyed the most was doing and being involved in that white party to give tribute to someone that was so amazing and so uplifting. Whenever you saw him, that smile was always there. He was just really true. So I was blessed, one of the people that were really blessed to have known him, and for him, he never. And I thought about it the other day. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Because he never forgot a birthday where he didn't text me and say happy birthday. And I'll be like, how do you remember that every year? And I thought about it the other day, but I know he's watching over all of us, and I definitely I was honored to just be in his presence and just to know him. An amazing man, amazing man. I love his family, his wife and son, Lex and Sandra. I love them to death, and he's an amazing man. Amazing man. You got to me a little bit on that one. Yeah, you did.
Dang, when I saw the picture, I was like, man, I gotta ask her. I gotta ask her because, like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
being a white
There's
party.
certain people that be in your life, you just,
Mm-hmm,
they make such an impact in your life that you could never ever forget them. And
mm-hmm.
Simon was one of those people. He always, I think he believed in me sometimes when I almost was like, well, I'm done with this. I'm not doing that. He was like, wait a minute, Jay, wait a minute. And he just always supported me. He would show up at events and I'd be like, you came? He was like, yeah, I had to be over here first, but I'm gonna come see you. But it was just the love and the support. And if more of us would be that way with each other instead of hating on each other, we all supported each other, it would be a much better world. Period.
Mm. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That's a girl. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Being in this business, just being in the entertainment industry, the word respect and the word loyalty. How would you say for both those words being in this industry?
Oh, it means a lot. It means a lot. Again, you're gonna have all these no's, and you're gonna have people looking at you like she's not gonna be able to do it. And as a woman, sometimes yes, you have to try and push a little bit harder to prove yourself. But at the
Mhm.
same time, if you be loyal to yourself, you're loyal to the people that you have on your team and that you're working with and dealing with, then trust me, with that prayer and being persistent, God got me. I try not to worry about it because you're not gonna help everybody. Everybody that claim they happy for you aren't. Let's keep it real. But same time, because I know the big man up there got me, it's not about giving up, and I'm not doing this for them. I do it because I have a passion for entertainment. I love entertainment. I love live music. I love old school, new school. I love all types of music and everything. So I enjoy doing this. It's not just a job for me. Some people it's a job for them, but I enjoy doing it. I actually get really excited, and I thrive off of pressure. And when there's pressure and it's last minute and something happening, I always expect it. But not everybody's good at doing that. So find whatever your niche is and what you're good at doing.
The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Name three things? Three things you are driven by.
Family,
Okay.
my faith in God, of course, and just me. And when I say me, meaning like I'm driven. Oh, my family, my babies. You see my grandbabies, my granddaughters. I
Yeah.
have two granddaughters, Erin and Winter. Those are my hearts right there. Those are my little girls I never had. And my two sons, of course, Craig and Tyler, CJ and Tyler. So family means a lot to me. Oh, my babies. Family is always like, I would do anything for my family. And I'm always going to try to be the example, and try to be there and be that mom, that grandmom, that cousin, that aunt. A lot of my mom's sisters, a lot of their children, we were all raised more so like, brothers and sisters versus cousins. So we call each other sister cousins and brother cousins and
Mm-hmm.
all that. We were raised like that because of the way that the sisters raised us. Like, you're going to be close to your family. So it's just a blessing to have close family and people, that love you and you can love them back and everything. But my extended family also, because I have a lot of extended family and their close friends, and that I'm really just blessed to have really some good people in my corner. It's been amazing. It's been a blessing. The people that over the years that really have supported me.
Yes. That's you know you're right. Some people are going to be happy for you, and some people are not. And it's just sometimes you can see that coming a mile away. And those are the people
Girl,
you have
I always
to
say some people are here for a reason and some for a season. And some
see
people's
that. That's
season's up. It's not a bad thing, just your season is up.
yes.
But you can't
Yes.
let those people, stop you from being great. Don't let
Mm-hmm.
nobody stop you from being great. And I'm never gonna let nobody stop Janet from being great. If I stop, I'm holding my own self back. I can't blame it on John or Sue. You can't let anyone stop you from being great.
Yes.
Oh,
Most
hey,
definitely.
hey, CJ, that was my son pop up. Love you.
That's what's up. Hey, hey. There is a favorite quote. Your favorite quote is behind every successful woman is a tribe of other successful women who have her back.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that ranges anywhere from when it was my aunts, my mom, my granny. It goes back with some strong praying women, I must say, in my family back in the day, especially my mom being a strong woman. I watched her go through so much. She had several strokes and heart attacks and cancer, and she was a fighter. My mom was a fighter. So when I see how strong and know how strong she was, I can't complain about too much, and I definitely can't give up. But also, for those women that don't, you also have the backbone of your sisters, and your sisters that have your back. I have a tribe of women, a short list, my faves, that I know that we can all call on each other. We might not talk every day, but we know if one of us pick up the phone and call each other and we just need to talk, we're gonna be there. Period. We're gonna drop what we're doing. If you really need us, we're gonna be there for each other. And those are true friends. It don't mean that you talk every day, because we all know we're busy. We have lives, we have businesses, we have stuff going on. But however, we know when you pick up that phone, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there.
Yes. Yes. That's
Okay.
hey. Hey. That is my song. Wait, like receiving. You have received various awards. What does that mean to you, looking back now?
It's unbelievable, and it's so amazing because I don't do this for that, but when someone recognizes your hard work, and everything. It means so much. It's such a blessing, because like I said, I don't do this for that. I don't do this for the pat on the back. I don't do it for the awards. I do it because I have the love for entertainment. I love what I do. So when it happens like that in the several awards that I've received, it's just been nothing but a blessing. And I'm so grateful. So, so grateful and everything. So, but like I said, I don't do it for that. But when you get those awards, I'm just like, wow, look at God. Look at God.
Yes, you're also involved with other, organizations with breast cancer awareness, domestic violence. You go visit
Yeah.
The Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy here in Atlanta. What is it like seeing those little kids, those
Oh
kids?
my God. This was the first year I think I didn't get a chance to go speak with them. Well, actually the second, because we had COVID going on too. But it was so crazy. I told my husband I really want to get back out there. And I enjoy going to those young ladies and talking to them and just I sit in their classrooms with them. And they really they like look up to me and I'm looking like I'm nobody, but they be like it just talking to them. And I enjoy that so much. Like I said, the last couple of years I haven't been able to do it. So I really want to sign up to make sure that I get back on point and be there for career day or just go see them because a lot of those young ladies, they don't have anyone, a positive role model. So I love being there and being that female just to tell them, hey, don't give up on your dreams. You're going to be somebody. And they're so smart and so intelligent. I mean, it's just a blessing. It's a blessing. And when it comes to
Yeah.
breast cancer, with my family and losing my family, cancer period with family and close people, I always will stand for that and raise awareness. Always. I'm always going to raise awareness for that because it's very important, as well as domestic violence as well. I've been there as well. And I'm a survivor. A lot of females are a survivor, afraid to go out there and mention it, say it, or talk about it. But more of those things the light needs to be shed on more of those things. When it comes to human and sex trafficking, Georgia is one of the number one places that's involved in human and sex trafficking right now, but we don't
Yeah.
talk about it enough. Let's stop avoiding these conversations. Let's talk about the mammograms. Let's talk about the domestic violence. Let's talk about human and sex trafficking. Let's talk about
Mhm.
these things in hopes that we can help somebody else.
Yeah. Yes, I love it. You're right. It's more now of sex trafficking. Everywhere you look around, it's crazy. It's getting like what happened. I like how they're putting light on. They put it in movies now, and so they dimmed more light onto it, and it's crazy. So when you hear people tell their story, you're sitting there like, wow, that is like this. That sex trafficking is nothing. Like it's crazy now, and it's
We
like
have to
getting out of
do
control.
it, and especially when we have young ladies and nieces and nephews and cousins and daughters or whatever, and yes, they want to go do things with their friends, but they all need to travel in packs and they need to watch
Mhm.
their back coming out of the mall because we're all guilty of coming out of the store with our phone up to our ear. We're
Yes,
all guilty of it, and
yes,
sometimes we don't pay attention. There's a van right beside our car, and
hmm
we don't pay
yeah,
attention like we should. So those things we need to help people that don't really get it. We need to help you get it because it's important. It's so important. So we need to raise awareness and everything to all these causes because they're very important. They're very important, and I won't ever stop doing that. I enjoy doing those events. Definitely from breast cancer awareness. I love to be involved in the month of October for that. January is usually human and sex trafficking. So we need to raise awareness. A few years back, myself and my friend my bro, shout out to Raheem Devon. We did a huge event in Monticello, and he did a full concert live on Magic 107.5. Shout out. And he did a full show, and it was just to raise awareness to human and sex trafficking. And so because I think people look over and don't know how big it really is. And some of our teens are being abducted right here in this city and not found, but we don't if it it's like unseen. We don't care about it. We don't If we don't talk about it, that's why you got to have somebody always talking about it and raising
yeah.
awareness about it because it's important.
Yes, but don't you think like what would you say for young girls? Like you said, we have, especially women, we have a habit of coming out the stores, being on our phone. What about share your location of wherever you want to be? Where you think, like, what's your take on that? Why not share our location if we have to be out by ourselves, if you're single, make sure you leave out your
Oh
location
yeah,
where you at all.
somebody always needs to know where you're at. Somebody tell
Mm-hmm.
somebody where you're always at, even if you're just if I'm running to Kroger's, I'm telling my husband, tell somebody, hey, I'm running to Kroger's. So if I'm not back within a certain amount of time, but again, it's about watching your surroundings. I try to
Mm-hmm.
watch if I see somebody just sitting in their car next to me and I parked at Walmart or whatever, and somebody sitting in the car, I'm trying to see, are there other people? Is it somebody in the back seeing somebody in the front? Does it look funny? You just watch your surroundings. Be aware.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I know we're always on the phone, and sometimes I'll leave the store and I might be on the phone with my husband just so he's talking to me while I'm walking to my car. And don't take a note or something off on your car. If you see a note or whatever on your car, let it stay there
Mm-hmm.
until you get where you're going, because they're looking for you to take that note off and get out so they can grab you up. So let that note
Mm-hmm.
stay there, or wash it off with your windshield wipers or whatever you want to do. But don't just take that off and everything, because it's different things that they do. There's so many, like, oh my God, we need to look at different signs and look up different stuff that we can help each other, and just being mindful at
Mm-hmm.
all times of your surroundings and where you're at.
Yes, there was a video I was watching last week. This is like true story. This really happened. I saw it, I think, on Instagram, on Facebook. I think it was on my Facebook. It was a video of a woman. She was jogging. So it was a guy behind her. And then
Oh, I saw
she
that
started moving.
too.
You know what too? Girl, she was moving to the right. He moved
Yeah,
to the
and
right.
he
She went
was
to the left.
moving
He
right.
moved to the left. Yeah, and then they told he was then out of nowhere. It was a car that was there the whole time. So then he sit there, grabbed her when she moved over and tried to put her in the car. I thought
Oh,
that was
she fought.
crazy.
Yeah,
You
she
told me
fought
they
that.
jogging.
She really fought.
She
She was a
did.
fighter. And if that ever happens, God, I hope it never happens to me or anyone, even my loved ones, but if it was, to fight with your life, like your life depending on it, because hers
Yes.
did. I think she knew it and he got afraid. So they took off because she was fighting
Yeah.
for it. She was not going
But
to let
that
it
just
just.
but that just goes to show you can't even go nowhere and you're being like that was crazy. She's jogging minding her business. They want to grab in broad daylight. That's how crazy it was. I was like,
Yeah.
seriously?
That's
Is
what I'm
that what
saying.
we doing
This
now?
world we live in, honey. So you better stay prayed up, because there's so much going on and
Yes.
everything. You make sure you're aware of your surroundings and watch and everything. And it's crazy. She's just jogging in her neighborhood. She never expected anything like that to happen. But how
Yes.
my granny used to say her favorite quote, watch well as pray.
Yes, 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 I love that. Yes. I think it was one night I was at, I don't know what, just a couple, like, I don't know which concert I was at. And I was sitting there talking to you, and I was like, well, I'm about to go. And you said something about me going home. I'm like, no, I don't live that far away, but it won't take me that long to get home. I don't know if I texted you and told you, yeah, I got home safe. Yeah. Like, but still, you asked. I'm like, nah, like, no, I'm good. Like, you was like, you going to get home safe? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm definitely
We
going to get
have to
home
watch
safe.
out for each other. You know what I'm saying? We have to
Yeah.
watch out for each other. Watch out for your loved ones and people you care for and everything. Because I'm like, I don't care if I just got if I got an extra bed, a couch, or whatever. You're welcome to it. So for me,
Yes.
and I know even though I live close, I didn't know where you live at the time. So I'm just making sure. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, it's late. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Check
told
on
you,
your
no, I'm
sisters,
like,
ladies. Ladies, check
it's
on your
fine.
sisters.
I know, like no. I did talk boy like that the other day. I texted him my whole 3 hours did this past weekend from Thursday to Sunday. So he said yesterday, I don't know why you sent that to me. I was like, to show you my schedule, what I was doing the whole, so you know where I was at certain times. That's why he did it. He was like, oh, okay. But I'm like, at least you know where I was at certain times. So,
Yeah,
but no,
yeah.
but you got to. Yeah, you got to. This day and age, it is, but it just shows you in that video watching it. It's like, it's sad that we cannot go out jogging. Or there was a video I seen where a guy trying to come to this girl's door and she was like, no one's here or whatever. I'm like what the heck? I mean, I'm like, really? It's
I mean,
out of
it's that,
control.
honey, the devil can be busy. So, like I said, watch
Mhm.
well as pray and stay prayed up, but
Mhm.
watch your surroundings and at all times, even when you come in. By me getting home sometimes late, of course, my husband, I'm blessed for him to be there a lot on different events. But if I come in late and everything, I try to always make sure, that he knows where I'm at and what's going on and all that good stuff. So,
Yes, yes. And just looking like all your success and everything, but it's 2023. What do you want out of 2023?
oh my girl, I want everything God has for me. I want more blessings, more businesses, more blessings on top of blessings, on top of blessings. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it right
Yeah.
now. It's not nothing that I know that God can't do. So I'm claiming it. Whatever my blessings God got for me, they're gonna be for me. And
Yes.
I'm looking forward to different ventures, new businesses, new ideas, new doors opening, and also being able to open some doors for some other people too.
It's over me. So me and my ideas. It's like me and my ideas. But no, like seriously, no, I'm that's what I'm talking about. What does Janet Jackson Gordon want her legacy to be?
Um, I just want my kids and my grandkids and my family just to be proud of me, seeing that my mom, my grandma, my grandma, excuse me, grandma, um, was a hard worker and she never gave up. She continuously worked. So I want them to know that I never was going to give up for them, for our family, for our legacy. And I want them to have that same drive. Even when I'm gone, I want them to still push to be the greatest. Hey, act like a lady, think like a boss. I want them to be great as well. So I want to leave that legacy to know that in my favorite Bible verse, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I
Yes.
believe in it. That's something I live by. As a matter of fact, my oldest son Tyler has it tattooed on his arm, which was also my mother's favorite, Bible verse as well. So, and I know I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. There's no devil, no nothing that's gonna bring me down because I know God got me.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I like that picture just a while ago. Think like a man, but think like a woman, but be a boss. I was
Yeah,
like,
act like
so
a lady, think like a boss, honey.
boss. Okay. Tell why did you say it like that quote? Why did you? Why?
Actually, I had a manager. My manager, which is shout out to my boy Sam. It was his birthday yesterday. Junior Wright, Sam Wright, my bro. He was also in my wedding. He was managing me at the time, and he picked up that T-shirt, and I was doing a photo shoot that day, and he was like, "Oh my God, you got to get a shot with this on and everything." He's like, "When I saw this shirt, I thought of you, sis," and that became a quote because that was also during the time that the act like a lady and think like a man with Steve Harvey was going on. So for this shirt to be, I was like, okay, I like that. So we did a couple of shots with that. Shout out to Jay Douglas for VOD photos and everything. So one of my amazing photographers and also Divine. So yes, I love
Yeah,
that quote.
I know. I'm girl, I have to get that shirt because when I seen it, I'm like, man, I want one now. I'm like, damn it, like I don't want
Okay,
one.
well, don't wait too long because it's definitely coming coming soon in sweatshirts and different shirts. It's gonna have some of my favorite quotes on it. So y'all
Okay,
stay tuned and be
that's what.
ready to support your girl.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now that last video we talked about shown, that was actually a footage I did of me being in Bermuda. So I put it all together and I put it on YouTube so that way you can show the people this is the club, this is how people be in there jamming and everything like that. So I put the whole entire video together. And that's me over the past couple of weeks, me being in Europe and being in your bar, just having a ball. Because that's how.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
What you know?
we definitely party for the grown people. We just had a packed house with Juvenile. We had a packed house with Neo, with Trey Songz, with any and everybody. So we definitely
Mm-hmm.
do the party for the grown folks. We do have a good time, and I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Yes. Can you
You're going in and out a little bit.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear now.
Okay, so it froze a little bit. Let everybody know what is going down Friday, January the 20th. Let them know what's going down.
Friday, January 20th, the Boss Chick is celebrating her birthday with the legendary Drew Hill live in concert. And it's all 7 members back together. So it's like their 25-year anniversary. So you're going to hear the best of Drew Hill from then to now to Cisco to everything. They are bringing down the house this Friday. Of course, as always, doors open at 5 p.m. because we have a complimentary buffet. And my boys, Benny and the Red Sample Band, going to kick it off, jamming and everything. And then the concert will be Benny and the Red Sample. They're go to about 9:30, from like 7 to about 9:30. And then I'll be putting the fellas on around 10:30, 10:45, and we're going to get it in. We're going to party afterwards for the boss chick.
Yes.
Yeah. But I love me some good old school music, so I'm so excited. You know, we think of Beauty. So all the songs, oh my God, that Drew Hill, all the hits and everything. Beauty's one of my favorite, as a matter of fact. When you think of that, you know, sleeping in my bed and all that, I'm like, yeah. I know, right? Shout out to JD for that remix too. Okay,
yeah,
Jermaine.
That's a bomb ass remix. Let's be serious. That's a bomb ass remix. No,
they play it in
like
every club. They play it in every club, you know?
Yes. I like the song they did for "So I Fell in Love" and "Now Time Two" for the Soul Food movie. Oh my God, soundtrack! Oh my God, yes, that is my song. I love that one the best. That's my song. The way they did it, they up there dancing like, I'm like, y'all better get it. But yeah. I met Drew Hill. Yeah, Drew Hill, I got to interview them at the Black Music Honors back in May last year, and they were there. And I guess all the members was there. All I know is I was on the red carpet and I was talking to somebody, and then all of them was there. So that's all I know. Yeah. But I got to talk to them though. But it was funny. It was fun, and I had but I can't wait for this Friday. Everybody's gonna be turned up. Jenny, let everyone know where they can find you.
Y'all come out and wear all black. If y'all want to party with me, wear all black this weekend. We're going to get it in. We're going to have a good time. I'm looking forward. I have my family coming in from Chicago. Shout out to Keisha and Marcus. And we're going to get it in. We're going to have a good time. I'm looking forward to just celebrating life. People don't understand how important it is to celebrate life, because tomorrow isn't promised. So you must celebrate life. I'm just looking forward to it. And why not look forward to doing it with, one of the best groups of all times and everything, and to have all 7 of them back together. And also Nokio, my boy Nokio that's in Drew Hill, he's going to be celebrating his birthday along with me. So we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. I'm looking forward to my family and my friends coming out and just celebrating life and just celebrating. You know, life is short, so just celebrating together. So I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Tell everybody where they can find you on social media so they know to come follow you and see. And
yes, you can follow me always at Boss Chicks ATL, and that's B as in boy, O S as in Sam, S as in Sam, C as in Charlie, H as in Harry, IX ATL, Boss Chicks ATL. You can go to my website, which is bosschicksatlanta.com, bosschicksatlanta.com. And if you're looking to book an artist, you need an artist, need a host, whatever you need, you can always visit Jackson Events and Entertainment, which is Jackson Events, ENT.com, and we'll be glad to help you with your entertainment. But I got to shout out my home places, which is Bermuda Bar and Monticello. So BermudaBarATL.com. If you're looking forward to book a party, if you want to find out what concerts I got coming up, Bermuda Bar, ATL.com, and also Monticello, ATL.com. And you can see what upcoming events we have coming up. It'll be on my sites. It's going to be on the club sites. And shout out to Thomas Dixon and Joe and Mark and everybody. Shout out to everybody. That's my family outside of my family, my home away from home.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. What advice, before we go into this game real quick, what advice do you have for me? Any advice you can give?
Keep doing what you're doing. You have such a calling, because I watch you when you're networking and you're talking to people. You're so blessed and have such a calling. I don't think you understand how blessed you really are and how talented and gifted you really are. So I want you to keep doing what you're doing, because this is your calling, girl. This is meant for you. And know that God got you, honey. And if I can help you any way, I'm here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, the interview portion is done, but we about to get into this game real quick, because I like to play this little it's like Steve Harvey has Family Feud, but I have Old School Tuesday Turnup Feud. I like to play this little game, ask you 10 questions, 60 seconds, and I like to just play this little game.
Ooh,
so here we go.
Okay. Let me get ready.
It's very quick.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Favorite ice cream?
Oh, black walnut.
Favorite dish?
Chicken.
Favorite movie?
Oh, 5 Heartbeats.
Me too. Favorite comedian.
Chris Tucker.
Favorite love song.
Sleeping. Beauty. Blue Hill.
Favorite color.
Oh, black.
Sunrise or sunset.
Sunset, girl.
Chicken or Raiders.
Chicken all day.
Grits with sugar or grits with salt.
Grits with sugar. We from Tennessee. That's how we do it. Sorry, hubby.
My family from Louisiana. All right, last question. Name one male singer, one female singer, and one group you would like to see come on Old School Tuesday Turnup.
Oh, Patti LaBelle. Let's see. You said a group. Bring my boys jacket on there. And male singer. I want to see you to bring. Let's bring Neo on there.
Oh, that's good. Okay, and you said the group you want. Who did you want for the group?
Jagged Edge, my boys, my homies.
Hey, I grew up on
my boys.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Okay, I'm done. It's too. That's what's up. But anyway, thank you,
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me. And I want you to keep doing you and striving to be great. And God has so much in store for you. Thank you for having me and blessing me.
You're welcome, and thank you for being here. Thank you for everything, telling your story. It has so much fun. And girl, you know we're gonna party this coming up Friday. And thank you for being here. Season 3, episode 47. We thank you for opening up season 3 of my show. I appreciate that. And don't go nowhere with me. You're welcome. Do not go anywhere. We're gonna talk to you behind the scenes. But everyone, thank you for tuning in tonight. Old School Tuesday Turn Up season 3 is now. We here 2023. Oh my God, this is crazy. Woo!
Turn up.
Yeah, but Jenny, hold on, look. This is episode 47. So we're damn near 2 episodes away from episode 50. That's gonna be big. Who would you, for real, honestly, would love to see for episode 50?
Girl, talk to me. Let me see who I can help you hook up.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you.
We gotta do 50 with a bang, with balloons, the whole thing. We gotta do that. I might have to come in the studio with you for that one. We're gonna try to hook that one up.
I'll tell you where I am. I'll tell you about disease where exactly where I am. But yes, episode 50. I know. Can you believe I'm that far? I'm not, but 2 episodes away from episode 50. That's crazy. That means, and
that means it's working.
That's what I'm saying. I know, blessed. And I'm like, episode 50 has to be big. It has to be somebody that ain't nobody thinking about it, or they've asked. I mean, you should see the fans. What about this person? This? I'm like, I'm trying to get them here. Like, I'm telling.
Well, give me a little wish list. Give me a wish list, and we can see what we can make happen.
Okay, I definitely would do it. But look, there's one question I do ask. What would you say to an artist, the singers? What would you say to them about coming on Old School Tuesday Turnup? What message would you give them?
Oh, go and have fun, and also use it to help your platform. A steady audience. You have people that are looking for you and listening to you all the time. So why not use it as a great platform of your up and coming projects, what you did in the past, but what you got coming up too. As for me, I also have an artist. Shout out to Priscilla Manning. And just look out for her. Her single is out and everything right now. Look up Priscilla Manning. And I enjoy working with her and her music. And she's such a talented young lady. So we got...
No, she never freeze again. We was talking so good. We was talking so good. It was almost over. But did she freeze again? She froze again. No. The show was almost over. Yeah. All right. Can y'all hear me? Did she freeze? Okay, we're back.
Are you there?
Okay, I'm here. Okay, yeah, you froze on my end. So, but we're back. Okay, Priscilla Manning, gotcha. That's your artist, and please let them know. Repeat again so everybody can hear it.
Yes, most definitely. I want you to make sure that you follow Priscilla Manning. She has big things coming up. She's also signed to King's Recording, but you can find Priscilla at Priscilla Priscilla Manning in underscore music music. So Priscilla Manning MANNING underscore music. Please follow my artist. She's so talented. She just had a big show at Center Stage this past week with the Mako Girls, and she's an amazing, talented young lady. And I'm so super excited of what is about to happen with her. So many blessings.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. I hope everyone heard that. Go follow Priscilla Manning. So I know I will be, but I'm definitely about to go check her out. I saw the other day a video you had of hers performing. I did see that. And she homegirl can get she can go. That girl can go. But yes, but everyone could definitely go check her out. But Janet, do not go anywhere. We're gonna talk to you behind the scenes real quick, only for a few minutes. But everyone, thank you for tuning in tonight to season 3, episode 47. Look, I had the number one black female promoter, the one and only Janet Jackson Gordon. That has a ring to it. That's beautiful. I love it. But everyone, thank you all for tuning in. And this was Old School Tuesday Turn Up, and I'm Priscilla Watley. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Tombo, hit the music and listen. Let me dance up out of here. Hit that music.